Come to lie down on your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead down. Shift your hips from side to side if that feels good, or simply be still. Take slow, steady breaths here. Lift the head slightly. Take the hands flat on the mat next to your chest. Hips and the tops of the feet are pressing down. Elbows are hugging in. Lift the chest for low cobra. Keep some length in the back of the neck. And lower back down to the mat. And lift up once more, low cobra. And release everything down. And rise up, find high cobra. Chest and belly lifts off the mat. Elbows are slightly bent. And release. And rise up, find high cobra. And release everything down. Take high cobra again, or come into upward dog. Chest, belly, and thighs lift off of the mat. Arms are straight. And set the thighs down, bend into the elbows, release all the way down. And once more, rise up, come into upward dog or cobra. And release everything back down to the mat. Interlace your fingers behind you, straighten the arms, roll the shoulder blades together, lift the chest, come into locust, tops of the feet pressing down on the mat, and release. Make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to the left, set your cheek down. Lift the head, interlace your fingers behind you, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Release. Make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to the right, set your cheek down. Take any of the previous back bends or come into bow pose. Bend your knees, reach back, take hold of the tops of your feet, pull your feet towards you, and kick into your hands to lift your chest and thighs off the mat. And come down, release your feet, make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to the right. Take any of the other back bends or come back into bow pose. Bend the knees, reach back, take hold of the tops of the feet. Pull the feet towards you, kick into the hands, lift the chest, lift the thighs. And release everything down. Make a pillow with your hands, turn your head to the left. And take your hands next to your chest, press yourself up. Come into child's pose. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes come together. Walk the hands out. Set the forehead down. Belly rests between the thighs. And rise up. Walk the hands back in. Come to a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Spine is neutral. Reach the right arm all the way up. Lower it down, thread it under the left. Bring the shoulder and ear down to the mat. Left arm reaches overhead. Stay here, or send the left toes to the back of the mat and straighten the leg. And bring the knee back in, and bring the hand back in. Press yourself up, re-extend the arm all the way up to the ceiling, and set the hand down. Find tabletop. Left arm stretches all the way up. As you lower it down, thread it under the right. Shoulder and ear come down to the mat. Right arm stretches overhead. Stay here, or send your right toes to the back of the mat. Set the knee down and bring the hand back in. Press up, re-extend the left arm all the way to the ceiling, and set the hand down on the mat. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Come into a low lunge. Interlace your hands on top of your right thigh. Breathe here. And set your left hand down on the mat. Push your right hand into the top of your right thigh and twist to the right. Look over your shoulder. And release, come back to center. Stretch both arms all the way up alongside the ears. Take your right hand to the back of your left thigh. Left arm stretches overhead. Take your gaze to the back of your mat. And sweep both arms all the way up. Lift out of the waist. Take a slight back bend, or keep going. Take an even deeper back bend and come back up. Set the fingertips down at the top of the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift up your back knee, and set the knee down behind into the outside of your right foot. Readjust as needed. Your right foot is crossed over your left thigh, and your left heel is close to your hips. Right fingertips come behind you. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist to the right. Release the twist, come to face forward. Take hold of your right leg, either at the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Straighten your leg any amount, pull it in towards you for a hamstring stretch. Release your hands. Stack your right shin over your left shin. Both shins are parallel to the top of your mat. Both feet are flexed. Take the arms out wide. Then wrap your left arm over your right, binding once or twice for eagle arms. Stay upright or fold over the legs. Lift the chest and unwrap your arms. Set the hands down at the top of the mat. Step back, come into plank pose. And step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Fold down over the legs, come into ragdoll. Hold on to opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. And set the hands down. Step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, come into low lunge. Interlace your fingers on top of your left thigh. Breathe here. Set the right hand down. Push your left hand into the top of your left thigh and twist to the left. Look over your shoulder. Come to face forward. Sweep both arms all the way up alongside the ears. Take your left hand to the back of your right thigh. Right arm reaches up overhead. Take your gaze to the back of your mat. Both arms reach all the way up. Lift out of the waist. Take a slight back bend or go even deeper. And rise up, release your back bend. Set your fingertips down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and set the knee down behind and to the outside of your left foot. Your left foot is crossed over your right thigh, and your right heel is close in towards the hips. Set your left fingertips down behind you. Hook your right elbow into the outside of your left knee and twist to the left. Release your twist, come forward. Take hold of your left leg, either at the calf, the ankle, or the bottom of the foot. Straighten the leg any amount. Pull it in towards you for a hamstring stretch. Release your leg. Stack your left shin on top of your right shin. Both shins are parallel to the top of your mat. Flex both feet and stretch the arms out to the sides. Wrap your right arm over your left, binding once or twice for eagle arms. Stay upright or fold down over the legs. Lift the chest, rise up, uncross the arms. Set the hands down in front of you. Step both feet back, come into plank pose. And step the left foot to the top of the mat. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. And hang down in your ragdoll forward fold. Hold on to opposite elbows. Set your fingertips down. Lift up halfway, come to a flat back. Step the feet out, take them as wide as the mat, toes out, heels in, and sink your hips down. Come into a yogi squat. Press the palms together at the chest. Press the knees open with the elbows. Breathe here. And release. Take your hips all the way down to the mat. And come to lie down on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Take the arms out to a T and drop both knees over to the left. And bring the knees back up. Hug them back into the chest. Take the arms out to a T and drop both knees over to the right side. And bring both knees back up. Take the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to fall out to the sides. Rest and breathe here. Close the eyes for final relaxation. Shavasana. Namaste.